from today onwards, we are going to start with a series of practicing questions. And the first in the line is ancient history, and we will cover the topic wise question answers and we will practice together. Now, let's see the first question. What was the name given to the states or territorial unit in prehistory? Prehistory is the history about which we don't have much text or much evidences. So the answer will be Janapadas, because Janpadas are formed. The word is formed with two words, Jan and Padas. Jan means people, and Padas means legs or foot. So the place where people have first food, and or we can say that they stepped for the first time is called Janapada. That area basically is called Janapada, right? Now next question. Which of these statements are correct? Aryavarta denoted northern and central India and extended from eastern to the western coast. The country as a whole came to be named Bharatvarsha, or the land of Bharatas. So, which of these statements are correct? I hope you have marked your answer. So, the answer is C, both. बेसिकली आर्यवर्ता उस रीजन को बोलते थे where Aryans came first, like northern and central India, and that area particularly extended from eastern margin to the western margin, whole of the northern part. So the first statement is correct, and when it comes to second statement, we all know that India, our country, was named Bharatvarsha, the land of Bharata. So both the statements are correct. Now next question. Which of these statements are correct? The term Hindu occurs in the inscription of 5th to 6th century BC. So between these two centuries, or in 5th or 6th centuries, there were inscriptions in which the term Hindu occurred for the first time. Now the second statement is the term Hindu is derived from the Sanskrit word Sindhi. Third statement is Iranian inscription first mention Hindu as a district on the Indus. And the fourth statement is this term initially indicated a religion or community. Now, if we go with the first statement, the term Hindu occurs in the inscriptions at that time. This is absolutely true. When it comes to second, the term Hindu is derived from the Sanskrit word Sindhi, which is absolutely correct. Sindhi were the people who used to live along the river Sindhi or Indus River, Sindhu River. And the third one is Iranian inscription first mentioned Hindu as a district on the Indus, because they wanted to mention about the Sindhu, because people first settled around or at the bank of the river Indus, which is in Hindi is called Sindhu River. But in Iran, S means H, so they call H in place of S and they named it Hindu. So the district that came first in Iranian inscriptions is Hindu. This is absolutely correct. When it comes to fourth statement, this term initially indicated a religion or community. No, it is absolutely a wrong statement, because Hindu as a religion or community emerged later, even around around like in medieval or later ancient period, but Hindu as a religion was not there initially. So which statements are correct? B will be the answer. 1 2 3 statements are correct, because in earliest stages the term Hindu meant a territorial unit, not a religion. It neither indicates a religion nor a community. Next question. When did Iranian rulers conquer the Sindh area and named it Hindustan? We all know that we had always a relation with Iran. Uh, we had a trade relation with Iran. So obviously there might be a chance that they might conquered the Sindh area, because during Indus Valley civilization or before that we had relations with Iran. So they named that particular area Hindustan. We discussed it. Like they used to call it Hindustan, because they pronounce S as H. Now, the question is, when actually did Iranian conquer the Sindh area? The options are post Indo Greeks, post Shakas, post Parthians, and post Kushans. So, after the Kushan rulers, actually Iranian conquered the area. So the answer will be post Kushans. I hope you all know that the Kanishka was the ruler of Kushan dynasty. Right now, the next question is, which of these languages seems to be the earliest in India? सबसे पहले कौन सी लैंग्वेज इमर्ज हुई थी इंडिया में? सो द ऑप्शंस आर ऑस्ट्रो एशियटिक, तिब्बतो बर्मन, Dravidian, and Indo-Aryan. Now, when it comes to Austro-Asiatic, Indo-Aryan, Tibeto-Burman, Dravidian, so the first thing that comes to our mind is Dravidian. We think that Dravidian was the oldest language that came into existence. But uh, in India, the earliest language is seems to be Austro-Asiatic because this language was found in Australian and Madagascar region, and anthropologists believe that Austric people appeared in Australia around 40,000 BCE. 40,000 BCE, and therefore more likely that they went from Africa to Southeast Asia and Australia by the coast of Indian subcontinent about 50,000 years ago. So that means this is the earliest language that emerged in India. So the answer will be A, Austroasiatic. This language is generally known because of Munda speech. The speakers and Munda tribe is very famous tribal group of India. The speakers of this language are found as far east as Australia and as far west as Madagascar. Now, the next question is, which of these is the earliest form of Dravidian language? Now, the question is particularly from the Dravidian language. So, what should be the answer? Many of us feel that from Malayalam, Tamil, Telugu, Brahui, Tamil, we feel that Tamil might be the earliest, but the answer is D. The answer is D. Brahui. This language is found in northwest part of Indian subcontinent, located in Pakistan, and the Dravidian language traveled via Pakistan area to South India, where it gave rise to many other Dravidian languages like Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, and Malayalam as its main branches. So, particularly or basically, the language originated in the northwestern part of our subcontinent. Now, the next question is matching. Match the following. First, on the left hand side, you have given races or groups, and on the right hand side, you are given with the features. So, the first is Negrito race. Uh, Actually, in the Indian subcontinent, each of the there were four languages, and each of the four language families attributed to each one of them four ethnic groups into which people of India were divided. So there in this question, I have given the ethnic groups and their features. So when it comes to Negrito race, the thing that comes to our mind is southern portion of India and short stature, short face, dark color. So the thing that comes to our mind is Negrito should be option two. Australoid. Australoid are again the answer is southern part, but when it comes to southern part, there will be dark complexion. So the answer Australoid matches with one. When it comes to Mongoloid, Mongoloid means you are talking about the Mongols, Mongolia, which is there around China. So the answer should be they are shorter than obviously Indians, and or they are of short stature with flat noses, and they are found in the sub-Himalayan region. So the C should match with 4. Then comes the fourth one, Caucasoid, which tall stature with long face and fair skin with prominent nose. So what should be the answer according to this match? The answer should be, I think B should be the answer. Yes, B is the answer. A matches with 2, B matches with 1, C matches with 4, and D matches with 3. So our answer will be B. This one is the answer. So thank you. These were some questions from very basic part of ancient history. In our next part, we will discuss more questions from prehistory. Then we'll jump to Indus Valley civilization. Slowly, we will continue with the with almost as many as possible, as many questions as possible prelims. Thank you, and have a very nice day.